Hi everybody, this is Kevin from the Weather Brothers. I'm the older of the Weather Brothers. I'm going to give you a couple of tips today. Number one is with the Nitta Fishing Innovations Live Bait Zips. I see a lot of you using them now, and that's awesome. I love to see you guys using good things like these. One thing I noticed from what some people are doing is they're taking their fish. So here I caught my little bait fish. Beautiful fish, I know. And what you're doing is you're threading your live zip through the eye, coming around. Then you're gonna have to clip it. Notice my fish is dangling this whole time. So I'm gonna clip. I'm gonna zip. Okay. Okay. So what some of you are doing is you're zipping it first. Now, after you get to this point, you have to get your hook, and you're gonna try and carefully poke this part through this little plastic thing here, right? This little section here. And doing this with a live fish wriggling in your hands. And after you do that, it's probably squeezed some of the life out of your fish. You're gonna have to tighten this. And then clip the last section off. All with this wriggling fish, right? And then you get your fish, your bait ready to go into the water. But what we do, and my brother probably doesn't want me to tell you this, but we do it a little bit different. Okay. So we do it ours is before we even before our kayak even touches the water, we take our live zip and we put it on our hooks already. So while we're paddling out, we have our live zip dangling like this. So when I get my bait fish, I'm gonna do the same thing though. Yeah. When I get my bait fish, I'm gonna thread the hook, thread the live zip through the eye, around, clip the end because you can't thread the needle part through. Yeah. So now I'm going to pull my zip to one time, right to the edge, clip the end part off. Okay, and same thing, my fish is ready to go in. But without all of that extra squeezing the fish to try and get your hook into this little space right in between here. So I set my fish up, ready to go into the water. So that is our Nitta live bait zip tip. So hook it through the plastic thing first, the zip first before you even paddle out and you're ready to go. Okay, here I am with tip number 2, and tip number 2 has to do with the Nitta deadbait rig. And the deadbait rig is set up like this, but I have already threaded my hook and everything. I got everything ready for it. So the tip about the Nitta deadbait rig is this thing with the rubber band. So if this is my bait fish, if this is my rubber band, this rubber band is actually going to hold this harness against the body, and it looks like a tiny little rubber band that would not fit, but it will fit. And as the father of a daughter with long hair, you would know that you need rubber bands all the time to ponytail those guys up. So this tiny little rubber band, good prep, you stretch it beforehand. So I'm going to stretch this beforehand to get it ready to go over the fish. If you notice, it can stretch pretty big, so you're not gonna have to worry about like destroying your fish with the rubber band and everything. So the way it works is this: you take your hook, you go into the mouth, and you're gonna thread it through and come out of the gills. You're gonna thread it all the way through, get your hook to where you want it to be. Then you thread it through the little cradle, and in the cradle it comes with a little zip tie. You see the little white zip tie? So I'm going to take that zip tie, slide my hook through, set it up where it needs to go. Yeah. Here's my pre-stretched rubber band. So when you take your rubber band, you don't want to start on the fish side. You're going to start on the hook side because it already has the cradle, and the cradle is strong. It's going to hold it. Go around my tail, right around the little cradle, lightly put it across the top to hold my hook into place. Now I'm going to take this cool little guy here, and this pointed part goes into the mouth, And you're gonna jam this all the way into the mouth to block the water from going inside, because when a lot of water goes in, then it ends up blowing out the belly. And we already have the harness in here to hold the belly so it doesn't blow up, but this helps too, right? It's gonna plug the mouth. I'm gonna take this pin that's on the bottom here, I'm gonna squeeze it under the fish. I'm gonna get another zip tie. So this other zip tie, I'm gonna go through the eye. Through the little hole that's down here. It's gonna hold the lead in place. Clip to get this ready. Okay. Like this and through. I'm gonna zip it tight. Clip up the extra, and that's it. That's how this rig is set up. You can do it beforehand. You can do it at home. I've even gone as far as taking this whole rig, rig it up like this, put my pellet back in the refrigerator, and then take it with me. But sometimes I end up forgetting it in the refrigerator, so then I have something like this sitting in my refrigerator. But so it's just real simple to use. Clip it up, ready to go. You can slow troll it. They do sell aftermarket, like, well, not aftermarket, but other leads for it. So this is a lead I'm planning on using later, because we're planning on trolling faster. So we're gonna try and throw a bigger lead on there to keep it swimming straight. And that's it. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, comment. I'll try to answer all the comments if I can, or Garrett can answer or something. But thank you for watching.